Hustle culture is a scam. Here's the truth that no one is talking about. Have you ever run yourself so far into the ground or kept pushing for something that wasn't giving at all? This is what happens when you hustle day in, day out. You work harder and not smarter. Instead of producing good results, you produce weak, overplayed results that aren't getting you anywhere. Instead, you need to think of quality over quantity. Sure, there's times in your life where you may have to do more of one thing than the other, or send more crappy messages than you do smaller, concise, authentic messages. And there's always going to be a time and place for more quantity over quality. But the hustle culture these days, especially the one that's being promoted online, has not only leaned in a very toxic sense, but it's leaned in a direction where there is no option other than going all in. And I think people take the terms going all in and they stretch it very thin with what they're referring to. But just think, if you gave all your energy, 8 hours of the day, to just sending cold DMs to people, you're naturally going to burn out in just a matter of time because you simply can't keep that going as a repetitive long-term solution to your problem. You're probably better off balancing your day more to spend at least 2 hours of that day sending very, very authentic, very unique, very quick cold DMs that are unique to the person you're sending them to, that grab attention and they speak results. Now, not everybody is going to be able to do this because most people are in it just for the quick cash rather than building long-lasting relationships. But what if that was the thing that actually made you stand out over the people that are doing and practicing this hustle culture religiously? Now, I'm not saying don't go out there and make your bread. Okay, we're all working towards big goals in the future, and hopefully these big goals pay off and we can bless our families, our friends, our loved ones, and the people that matter most in our lives. But don't lose yourself in the process. That aspect of the hustle culture is a scam and is not being spoken about enough. I think that's for multiple reasons, but at the same time, these big name gurus who have already made it in the space and they've already created their image, they have the cash coming in without them having to work. They're no longer at that same mindset and stage as they were when they were more desperate, they were more hungry, and they were in a position where they were in a money deprivation rather than a surplus and abundance of money. You need to know which season you're in, whether it's a season of earning or a season of learning, and always take it easy on yourself when it comes to, should I be hard on myself today or really give myself the works? Because that negative attitude is only going to weigh you down in the near future and cause you more pain than fulfillment going forward. It can actually do more damage to you long term than it can positivity. Now, in terms of hustle culture with the gym, I'm all for that. Get in there, go lift some heavy weights, get under some brand new tension, and work towards some goals that are truly feasible, achievable, and you can see real results in next to no time. But that doesn't mean go in there 7 days a week, burn yourself out all 7 of those days individually, and then get injured the next moment that you can. Instead, organize your routine, schedule them accordingly, and make sure the workouts that you are doing in the gym are effective, adequate, and they're always work till failure. So just do more reps, less sets, an actual weight that you can continue to grow and build with, stacking wins on wins on wins, and see that progressive overload build with you over time. Moral of the story, hustle culture definitely feels like a scam to an extent these days because the people who are giving it their all are usually sacrificing many other aspects of their life, and they aren't taking their health that seriously during the process or their sleep, and that is what's going to catch up to them later on. But when it comes to choosing quantity over quality, be careful which way you lie and keep that in your mind moving forward. So thanks so much for listening today. Hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and leave a comment down below if you made it to the end. Drop 100 in the chat, and we'll see you tomorrow for day 4.